What's good, people? It's RFG back at it today, and I'm not sure if the audio is working correctly or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and just proceed with the video anyway. Um, I just want to start this off by saying this information I stumbled across for the past few months is very, very crazy. Okay, this right here is some crazy shit. Okay, now I know, you know, 95% of my videos would be in that same category as just, pretty off the wall. But this right here, with maybe a few others, is going to take the cake. Okay, this is going to be in regards to reincarnation. I try to find particular videos, to back up my statements, but I've been having some serious audio issues with this laptop. So, I'm not even going to take that risk. So this video, I'm just going to be stating that the solar system that we're in right now, okay, the sun makes trips around the galaxy, around the center of the galaxy, okay? And on this particular trip, okay, we're going on in this solar system. Solar system is coming closer and closer to the Sirius and the Orion star constellations, okay? And while this is happening, okay, we're going to have to reach fifth dimensional consciousness. We're going to have to match the same vibration, the same cymatic vibration of the universe, because that's why it's called the universe. Una means one, verse means song. A song is a vibration, okay? One vibration, one frequency. We're all going to have to mirror that. We're all going to have to match that vibration in order to ascend to fifth dimensional consciousness, okay? The other people who do not ascend to fifth dimensional consciousness, they are going to be trapped on this third dimensional paradigm, okay, for the next 26,000 years, okay? And they are going to be trapped in a cycle of what we know as reincarnation. Now, there's plenty of videos. You can see people posting pictures of certain celebrities and certain individuals, okay, that were living in the 1700s and 1800s that look the exact same way that the current celebrity looks, okay? And it's basically a form of evidence that, backs their notion of reincarnation. There's other people who actually have the reincarnation, the memory. They actually have their Akashic records, and they remember who they were in their past lives, what they did, okay, and how they died. Okay, there's certain children out there who can remember their past lives with proof, with documented proof to back up who they were in their past lives. So this video is just going to be my personal take on who I think I was, or who I think I might have been in the past life. Okay. Okay. So once again, okay, this cycle, this right here is the number 8, and the number 8, okay, is very symbolic of the regeneration, the recycling program of souls that goes on the paradigm that we exist on. Okay, the 8 is going to have to be broken. The 8 is going to have to be broken, and when the 8 is broken, okay, you have your 9. You have your 9. Okay, which means you're on to higher realms. Okay, 9 symbolizes your soul spiraling up, your consciousness spiraling up. Okay, so who do I think I might have been in the past life? Okay, I'm going to tell you there's an individual who was a very, very prolific, controversial figure in the past. Okay, they called him a dictator. The Zionist Jews called him a dictator. But in reality, we all know everything that comes out of the Zionist Jews' mouth is backwards and is a lie. Okay, this individual who I'm really starting to think that I could have been in the past life is none other than Benito Mussolini. Okay, this guy's story is, I mean, the story is so crazy. that it actually, it scared me, and I don't think I've ever said that as long as I've been doing this YouTube thing, been making videos. This information actually scared me, ladies and gentlemen, because when I did research on this guy, Benito Mussolini, okay, Mussolini, um, his birthday, okay, Benito Mussolini was born on July 29th, okay, July 29th. I was born on July 29th, okay. Benito Mussolini was born in 1883. Okay, pay attention to that 8 and that 3. So both me and Benito Mussolini were born on July 29th. Mussolini was born in 1883. 8 and 3 is an 11. I was born on July 29th, 1992. 9 and 2 is an 11. Okay. Benito Mussolini, as a youth, he was kicked out of school. He was kicked out of school for bringing a knife to school and for stabbing one of his classmates with the knife. Well, this is something very personal about my background. I was expelled from Cimarron Memorial High School in Las Vegas for bringing a knife to school. Okay, I didn't stab anybody, but I brought a knife and a gun to school, and I was expelled as well. So for basically, the same reason. Okay, Benito Mussolini had a brother and a sister. Okay, Benito Mussolini had a brother and a sister. I have a brother and a sister. I have an older sister and I have a younger brother. Okay, Benito Mussolini, his right-hand man, okay, was Adolf Hitler. Benito Mussolini, his right-hand man, was Adolf Hitler. And Adolf Hitler's birthday was on April 20th, 420. Okay? So, I've been going on this spiritual journey for quite some time. And, I came into contact with an individual named Philip, okay, who is the grandson of Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi was murdered by the Zionist Jews, but Philip Sebi, the individual I came across, the individual who I consider a very, very close friend, right here, this individual was born on 420. He was born on Hitler's birthday, okay? And as of now, I would consider, Philip Sebi my right-hand man. You see? So, we have two individuals who are going against the established order of the Zionist Jews, born on the same date as Benito Mussolini and Adolf Hitler. Very, very shocking, very, very mind-blowing information. And, the Zionist Jews tried to portray these two, Benito Mussolini and Hitler, as evil, as completely evil, psychotic people. But see, that's the Zionist Jews' mindfuck. These two individuals wanted the Zionist Jews out of power. These two wanted the Zionist Jews out of power. Okay? So what I think happened is, just maybe the creator or the Elohims or a particular angelic-like being, they may have sent my soul back at the time of upheaval when the Zionist Jews empire is getting ready to fall, okay, to basically pick up where Adolf Hitler and Mussolini left off, okay? And maybe, the creator had me go through the melanated womb, go through a melanated woman's womb, okay, to wake up, God's chosen people, very, very, very deep information. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the nail in the coffin, okay, because in earlier lectures, I stated people with birthmarks, or very large birthmarks, that is a sign and a symbol of death in the past life, okay? That is a sign of death in a past life, okay? So when we look at what happened with Benito Mussolini's death here, okay, Benito Mussolini was caught with his followers and his mistress in some town. I'm not sure if it was Austria or Italy or what part of Europe it was, but he was caught, okay, with his mistress and some of his followers. And the people who were hired by the Zionist Jews, they basically beat Mussolini to death, and they gave him, you know, a basically unrecognizable face. And they also gave him a death blow. They gave him a death blow right here. You can see the mark. Okay, you can see the mark on Mussolini. This right here is Mussolini. This right here is Mussolini's mistress. Okay, so right here, we see that there is a death blow given to Mussolini on the center of his stomach, more close to the left side of his stomach. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a extremely dark, and a very big birthmark on the left side of my stomach. Okay? Okay, very, very, very interesting information there. Very weird, very mind-blowing. Okay? But I don't know. I feel that my birthmark might be a little bit more on the left side. Benito Mussolini may have been taller than me, so I'm not sure. All I know is when you look at that spot, when you look at that blood spot, okay, he was either shot or stabbed on that side of his stomach. I have a birthmark that is damn near that size, maybe just a little bit smaller, okay, than that spot that he has, but I have that on the left side of my stomach. And you know, mine is very, very dark, a very, very dark spot. Okay. So, when we look at Mussolini's mistress, I think her name was Clara. Okay. Yeah, I think her name was like Clara, started with a C. I did my research on his mistress that he was found with. She was born on February 28th, which makes her a Pisces. Okay. And, you know, I can personally attest to most of the women that I've been deeply attracted to are Pisces women. Okay. And like, you know, that's been, you know, since my later years as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that is very, very, very deep information. Very deep information. This woman right here was born on February 28th. Okay, the female that, you know, I was last involved with was born on March 9th. Very, very creepy. Very creepy. Very, very, very fucking creepy. So, you know, the way I see it is, you know, me and Mussolini could have carried the same vibrational energy because our soul was put back here on this earth on the same day of the year, or, you know, it could be something very, very deeper. But all the information that I've stated, you know what I'm saying, says it has to be something deeper here. Okay. Because when we look at this individual, like I said, me and him both have the same birthday. He was born in 1883. Okay, I was born in 1992. 9 and 2 is the 11, just like the 8 and the 3. Okay, it's not a joke. He got expelled from school for bringing a knife to school. I got expelled from high school for bringing a knife and a gun to my high school. Okay, he had, Mussolini had a brother and a sister. I have a brother and a sister. Benito Mussolini, his right-hand man, was born on 4/20. Okay, my right-hand man as of now was born on the same birthday. Okay, so it's not a game, people. It's not a game. This reincarnation stuff, I believe, is very, very real. Very, very real. And then when we read the synopsis that the Zionist Jews, okay, this article, keep in mind, this article was written by NBC. Okay, we all know Zionist Jew Khazar bastards. They own NBC, and they're trying to bash Adolf Hitler and Mussolini. Okay, so right here it states that Benito Mussolini was a fierce anti-Semite. Anti-Semite. They call anyone who exposes Zionism, they call that anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism, but they're not a Semite. They're not a Semite. Okay, so Benito Mussolini was a fierce anti-Semite who proudly said that his hatred for the Jews preceded Adolf Hitler's and vowed to destroy them all. Okay, Benito Mussolini said he wanted to destroy all of Zionist Jew warlocks in power. This is why Mussolini was put in the same category as a Hitler. This is why. Okay? It's not a joke, people. So when you read this article, I want everybody, watching this video to look up this article for themselves and to read it completely. Okay? So it says right here, basically, that Mussolini called Hitler a softie. Mussolini called Hitler a softie. You see what I'm saying? Because Mussolini came across the same information I fucking came across. That everything these bastards have taught us is a goddamn lie. And these motherfuckers went, from all over the goddamn earth, killing and murdering fucking indigenous people, taking their fucking land and taking their fucking artifacts, okay, and enslaving the fucking people. That was the Zionist Jews' goal, okay? So all fucking Hitler and Mussolini, they were just exposing it, and they were vanishing the Zionists from their countries, okay? And the goddamn Zionist Khazar bastards who owned the media, they were putting out propaganda against Benito Mussolini and against Adolf Hitler, okay? It's the same shit. It's the same shit all over again. Like I said, this year I'm gonna be turning 26. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even 30 yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even been put in position to where I can get all the resources that I want. You see what I'm saying? To start up the community that I need. You see? And when I get to that point, I know for a fact that I'm gonna be held in the same category, okay, as this guy right here. But see, instead of a dictator, they're gonna call me a cult leader. You see, they're gonna call me a dangerous cult leader. Okay, you watch. Okay, it's not a game. This reincarnation shit is real. So to answer everybody's question, if I was to say I was somebody in the past, man, I mean, the person who would be most similar to me would have to be, you know what I'm saying, Benito. So basically, the only difference in this life is I was put through the melanated womb. You see, I was put through the melanated womb. You see, because my mother is indigenous to the Americas. Okay, this is a picture of my mother right there. And I was basically put back to pick up where Mussolini left off. But you see what I'm saying? I was put back here to wake up everybody. You know what I'm saying? Melanated people across the world. Everybody across the world, man. You know, very, very, very deep information here. But that basically sums up, you know, my take on this subject in a nutshell. My next video, I'm gonna be exposing that bastard Tekashi 6ix9ine. Okay, you guys are gonna get a good laugh out of it, so stay tuned. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Chosen One, man. I'm out.